Hello and welcome to the broadcast. Nothing Beats here with you on this Thursday evening. Hope you're all having a great day. I had a surprise shift at work come up. Um, the way my job works is if somebody cancels, I've got this app. I love it, and I can't believe that I've never worked a job that didn't have this before. My job has a specific app that it handles like scheduling, and it's how you punch in. You go to the app and you just say start shift. If you don't have a shift selected, you know, it takes care of all that sort of stuff. Anyway, I don't want to get into the details of the app because that's not what's important. But anyway, what happens is I'll get notifications if there's an available shift. Unfortunately, right now where I'm at, I can't really capitalize on the availabilities. I'm more than happy to do more shifts. I think my camera has gotten adjusted here. Let me move that just a bit. Huh. Anyway, I'm very happy to pick up more shifts as they come around. It's just unfortunately because me and my wife only have one car between us. Sometimes it's not something that I can do. It's just if I had my own vehicle, I'd take every single shift because I get a decent pay rate here. So today they put up a notification on the app, and I was like, well, it's still. I don't have anything planned for the day, so I was like, why don't I just go ahead and take another shift? It's just another day's pay, and it's not like it's hard work. It's just, a little bit physical, but it's nothing that I can't handle. So I was like, yeah, let's go ahead and just pick up another shift and get some extra pay for the next pay period. Anyway, so while I was there, my manager asked me if I would be interested in another position. There is another position that's opening up, and she said if I was interested, I should talk to the crew that's on that shift, some of the management. And I was like, yeah, sure. So I got a chance to chat with some of the people, and it turns out it's not like a permanent sort of a thing. They're just kind of they just wanted to know if I'd be able to help them out in the meantime. We have one, it sounds like somebody is leaving the company, and then other people are like getting bumped up into that position. I don't know if it was a management in that area or something like that. The details are real sketchy, and I'm just like, I'm a person who's just like, you just tell me what you need me to do. And it's like I'm a firm believer of a need to know basis, and a lot of this stuff I don't need to know. So it sounds like somebody is taking leave. I don't know if it's permanent or not, but someone else is getting bumped up into that position, and that's going to leave like an entry level position available. So it sounds like they're. So I got talking to one of the individuals who's on that staff, and it sounds like they need weekend work. Well, my weekends are completely open. I'm just like, yeah, sounds all right to me. So it's a little earlier. It's a couple hours earlier than I'm working at the other side of where I'm at. But it sounds like I may not have to quit the job of what I'm doing. It sounds like they just want on the weekend if I could do this and help them out, maybe in a transition capacity. It's like as they're moving forward. Does that mean I might turn into something and move over to that department? I don't know. We'll just see where it's going. But at the end of the day, it's more shifts for me, and that's exactly what I'm looking for. So, could be interesting going forward. I just don't know exactly where it's going to turn up. But yeah, more money for more toys. Sounds fine to me. I just posted on Twitter talking about that, and I said, the more money means more toys and greasy cheeseburgers. I'm easy. I'm easy that way. Alrighty, speaking of easy, Sugar Pants Video Basement. He is an easy clown. That was a lousy transition, but I don't care. We are rapidly approaching the dawning of a brand new episode. I release a new episode every 2 weeks, and the previous one came out not this past Monday, but the Monday before. my nose is suddenly really itchy. I'm sorry. And the latest episode, Bloody Birthday. It's about some murderous children who are going on a I don't want to say crime spree, because that's not exactly it, but they get into some shenanigans and murderous intent leading up to their 10th birthday party. And nobody believes the people who are accusing them. You know, why would a 9-year-old trio of children suddenly go on a murderous rampage and cause all sorts of havoc? Why would they do that? Well, they are. It's trashy. It's not as trashy as I prefer my movies, but it's pretty up there. It's got a surprising kill count. It's got some details on just like, you know, for a movie that's almost all leading actors are children, there's a lot of trash in this. But it's actually a pretty good movie, so check that out. And it's been up for almost 2 solid weeks. So this coming Monday, there will be a brand new episode of a completely different movie. So check that out. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you subscribe, you'll get notifications as soon as a new episode is posted. So be sure to check that out. I always launch at 7 in the morning, Monday, Sydney time. Sydney, Australia time. But for people in America, it's closer to 4 o'clock Sunday Central Time. So wherever you're at, those are the only time zones I'm going to give you. Alrighty, so that will do it for the intro and everything. So let's get into Stardew Valley and continue with our first summer of the year. And we're starting things off with our steel pickaxe being ready, which is awesome. And we learned how to make pancakes. We don't have a kitchen, so we can't make pancakes, but that's okay. Oh, wait a second. Oh, we got another storm approaching. This is one of the rainiest, stormiest summers I think I've ever had. Oh, and we got some blueberries. Oh, and Pam needs a beer. I need to get a silo. I really got to get a silo because I've got so much grass. Actually, you need to grow a couple. I need to put in a couple of silos. I got some good cash. Because putting away the silos, it's... Oh, is this a... Oh, I didn't realize my starfruit was ready to go. Nice. Having the silos is, you know, with all the grass and everything, it's a great way of getting free food. And having a couple of silos full of food really mean that you don't have to go buying food anytime soon. Because one thing I hate about this game is when you run out of food and have to get some from Marnie, you may not get it like right away. You know, sometimes she closes, sometimes she's not open, sometimes, you know, she's just going off doing, you know, fuck all, who knows what she's up to. You know, she's got her little fling with the mayor. Not judging, but that's what she's up to. And that kind of gets in the way of some of her, you know, farm shop duties. Okay, so we need to donate the blueberry. Oh, and it's the last of my summer crops, but I only need one. So we'll separate one from those. Oh, it's Sunday too. Okay, so we'll put the other 2 blueberries in. Okay, so we got our 1 blueberry for donation. So let's go see what the traveling merchant has for her Sunday wares. Yeah, see, I got all this grass, and that will fill up a silo so dang fast. So if I if I don't have a lot of if I don't have a lot of expenses, I think I'll go ahead and get a couple of silos built. I really want that fishing pole, but I need to start building towards having livestock. Oh, a large milk. Yes, I'm pretty sure that is something that I do need. Yes. Alright, so we got a couple of things to donate. But what we'll do is we'll go pick up our... we'll pick up our pickaxe. And then we'll drop off our donations. And I think maybe go into the mines and test out our new steel pickaxe. Because we need some gold. Forgot where I was going for a second. Alright. I didn't mean to do that. Actually, did it... It said that there was going to be a storm tomorrow. Oh, I already have the steel watering can. I was going to try to get that upgraded, but the next step is gold, and I don't have nearly enough gold. That's what I need to do, though. We're just going to go into the mines and just... It's specifically for gold. We're not going to worry about trying to get further into the mines. Okay, so we only need one more thing, either large goat milk or a duck egg. And summer crops, and a badow, bundle complete. Ooh, quality sprinkler. Alright, what else do we have? Okay, so we just need a couple more melons. We're growing those right now. Yeah, see, I also have these cheese and goat cheese and everything. Those are a couple of things that I could use, but I need the milk first. But if I can get some fruit, we can get that one taken care of. So yeah, either a large goat milk or a duck egg, and we will have that bundle done. We're doing really well for the community center. I don't believe... I've never gotten it done in the first year. I don't know if I will have that done for the first year, but I'm not too worried about actually accomplishing it. I just really like having the greenhouse available. Okay, so we're going to go all the way to 95. And there's no gold. Oh, that's much better. It was... Oh, there we go. We're getting a little bit of gold. It was taking me, like, 4 or 5 swings to break the rocks. Alright, well there is some gold. Ooh, here we go, here we go. Now we're getting some. Still takes 3 swings to get the gold ore, but that's okay. Is there any more gold? No, there is not. But so far we've got 1 bar. 1 bar's worth. Oh, this area is overrun with monsters. That means there's no rocks, but I have to kill everything in order to move up. Get back here, stop running away. Oh geez, that dude dropped a diamond. Holy crap, my health is almost gone. I didn't realize I was getting my ass kicked so hard. Oh, that was very helpful, that strange bun. Got a little bit of health and a lot of energy back. Those shadow monsters, they don't have a lot of knockback. So, unfortunately, you have to... You can't hit them and then send them flying. Oh, shoot. Get out of there, get out of there. Oh my god, that was crazy close. I think I had like 1 hit left. Let's see, is this going to give me any health back? No, it did not. Ah, dang it. I don't want to leave, but I don't want to die either. I've got a lot of stuff. Alright, well, let's... Oh, here we go. Let's do this. We'll just leave the mine and go back. Nope! We'll just re-roll it a couple of times. See if we can get... Because we almost have enough... We just need 1 more piece of gold, and we'll have enough for 2 bars. We might have some at home, I can't remember. But yeah, one more solid hit and we're done. It's not a game over, it's just you're penalized by having a lot of items taken, and you get to pay to get 1 of them back. Wouldn't be the end of the world, I just don't like it happening. I hate that. I just want 1 more piece of gold. Alright, we're gonna quit. Damn it. Maybe we'll have something in storage. Hey, Mr. Business. Okay, well, we did have one. Alright, so... Okay, I think that's all. Oh, right, I was gonna go and get a couple of silos ready to go. I don't think any of those are needed to be donated. What did we get? Salmonberry, wild plum, and blackberry. Yeah, the salmonberry is like a specialty summer fruit, so... can I make a... I can make a preserves jar. Wood, stone, and coal. Wood, stone, and coal. Make a couple of them. Alright, let's make some salmonberry jam and some blackberry jam. Ooh, that actually sounds really good, blackberry jam. Now that I got a steady supply of fruit. Actually, while we're at it, let's make another chest, and we'll use this for storage of produce, so we can make some jam. Okay. Alright, let's go to sleep. Oh, alright, our combat, all attacks do 10% more, or critical strike chance increases by 50%. Let's do 10% more damage. Always take the higher damage as opposed to the percentage of a critical chance. And forgive me for 1 second. I'm actually going to check my Stardew Valley silo. I always hate going up to Robin and have something built and I forget to bring. Okay, I need stone, clay, and copper bar. Oh, wow, copper. I need 5 copper bars. Oh, another storm for tomorrow. Man, it would be a great time to get my watering can lined up. Oh, all my corn came in at the same time. Awesome. Okay. So what did I say I needed? I need 5 copper bars. I need 10 clay. And 100 stone. And just seeing what else we have. Alright, so yeah, we'll do all that, and then we'll head up into the mines and try to get some more gold, because that's what we need. Oh, that makes me so happy. When the fairy came at yesterday's broadcast and made some of my corn instantly grow, I was afraid that it was all going to be like lopsided. And I have turned in all the corn that I need to, right? Yeah, my summer crops are done. Quality crops are done. Okay, so this corn is pure profit, baby. Okay. And it is Monday. So let's head up to the mines. Oh, actually, before I forget, I need to squirrel away a place for my silo. I always forget to do this, so let's take our axe as well, in case we have to cut down some trees. Sorry, my nose is really itchy all of a sudden. One big problem I have with this game is when you go to build something, if you don't already have a vacant space, they won't let you build. So I'm just going to clear this little area here, and I think I'll put the silo right here. And I can always move it for free later on. Alright, put you away and you away. Alright. Let's go get our silo. I think it only costs like 100 gold, so hopefully this is not a day that Robin is taking off. I can't remember what time she officially opens. I don't know if it's 8 or 9. Alright, well, we can just kind of hang out. 9 o'clock will be here sooner than it looks. And go. Alright, construct farm buildings. We want a silo. Alright, it'll take her a couple of days to start building it, but as soon as that thing is constructed, we can cut down some grass, and then as soon as she's finished, hopefully I should have enough resources to get a second one, and then I'll have her build that and start putting away some hay, and then once I get a couple of silos full, I will go ahead and start buying some chickens. Get some eggs producing. Oh, well, we just already found the ladder. I don't think there's any gold here. Any down here? No, there isn't. So it's basically every 5 pieces of ore will get you enough for a bar. Yes, there is some. All right, that's 1 bar. Now we're getting it. Oh, shoot. I didn't check my luck today. I wonder if it's being affected. And gold and emeralds right next to each other. Nice. We're up to 21 pieces of gold. So that's 4 bars. Boy, those floating heads are weird. First time I saw one, I was like, what the hell is that? And then it took 1 hit to take him down. I couldn't remember if I had gotten the ladder yet or not. Come on. We've had such decent luck all of a sudden. Let's not lose it all now. We're just a couple of floors away from a checkpoint. But there's so many rocks, the chance of one of them having the ladder is spread out pretty far. One more piece of gold and... Oh, dang it, what are we down to? 13? Oh, come on, it can't end like this. Anything else to eat? No, I don't. That was it. There, finally. Oh, and it's a roundabout. I hate these coiled levels. Yeah, but there's a diamond. there's a few enemies. We might, if we're lucky, one of them might have the ladder. Oh, but I got a couple of cave carrots. Okay, all right. This'll get us there, I'm sure. All right, so now we just gotta hope that we can find the right rock before we run out of stamina. But we're up to 27 pieces of gold, so that's five gold bars right there. Oh. What are we going to get rid of? Oh, this one single slime, I think, is a decent trade for a diamond. I can't believe we haven't come across the ladder yet. We're going to be coasting on fumes by the time we find it. Oh, come on! We're so close! Do I have anything else to eat? I do not. Dang it. There! Oh my god, that is... Okay, so let's get rid of... fiber. That's nothing. Oh, there it is! I forgot. You found a star drop. Your mind is filled with thoughts of trashy movie. Your maximum energy level has increased. And now we have a full stamina bar. I mean, that was kind of like a crazy, like, movie ending. You know, I literally had no energy, then I found a special item, and it gave me all the energy. Okay, I'm not going to worry about that because we made it to level 100 and that's good enough for now. We got 28 pieces of gold. And that's more than enough. we'll get 3 on the 3 in the kiln. Okay, we'll have to donate that. We can keep the ruby. Alright. I need to get my tools. So we'll donate the ruby, keep the emerald, and donate the fire quartz. Alright. And we got 5 magma geodes. We'll hold on to those for the blacksmith. Okay, I think that's everything. Everything for today, anyway. Another storm, man. Wait a second. No, we don't have it. Man, I swear it would have been a great time to get my watering can done. But anytime you got 2 rainy days, or a rainy day for tomorrow, you can get that done. You just have to be able to get the watering can or the item put in. Ooh, let's see. Are we going to be a miner? 1 more ore per vein, or a chance for gems to appear in pairs? Let's go with geologist. Very nice. That corn is really ramping up my ability to purchase some stuff. Alright. If it's another stormy day tomorrow... Oh, man, another stormy day tomorrow. Alright, we're getting a gold watering can now. Because now... we can get it. Okay. Tomato, I think... does not need to be donated at all. Fall forging, construction. Yeah, we're good. So we can sell that tomato. Picked a heck of a day for some construction work. No donatable fruit, so we'll just put that in storage and make some jam out of it for later. Oh! Did anything get struck? Nothing got struck. Okay. Can I make lightning rods yet? No, I cannot. That is not something I can make. Well, dang. Okay. I guess we'll do another day in the mines. Not much else to do. torches. Sometimes, excuse me, sometimes these crates are really awesome with items that they can drop, but more often than not, there's just nothing to them. But I can't help but make a beeline straight for them every single time. Oh, there we go. Turn around. I don't know how that happened. We got some hardwood. Awesome. Get rid of the one slime and pick up the cave carrots. Okay, let's try to get one more level down, and then we'll hurry up over to the blacksmith when we do. A little bit more progress. Anything good right away? Nothing here? Okay. It's actually nice and productive. Crack open some geodes and see if we can get some rare stones for the museum. Oh, I don't have any room in my inventory. Didn't make as much room as I thought I would. Let's head back home. We got plenty of time. He's open until 4 o'clock, I think. Oh, I don't have any coal? How did I go through the mines and not get any coal? What am I looking for? Oh, there's my Omni Geodes. Let's move those to long storage. I want to hold on to those. You can get a lot of neat stuff in those, but I would much rather hold on to them until we get access to the desert, because there's a much better, in my opinion, a much better use for them. See, an Omni Geode can, every type of geode has a limited number of items that it can produce. But an Omni Geode can produce anything that a geode would produce. Which makes it sound more valuable, but really, you just have a higher chance of trash. And things like clay. But, if you take him to the desert, there's a shopkeeper who will trade you Omni Geodes for items, and he's got one that it's a desert totem, and that will transport you to the desert instantly. Because if you don't have that, you have to wait for Pam to walk her drunk ass all the way to the bus. And it takes all day, and it's like, I would much rather get to the mines in the desert as soon as possible. So if you wait for Pam, you aren't getting to the desert until 10 o'clock. But if you have a totem, you can get there as soon as you get out of bed. So that's the difference. That's about a 4-hour difference. Oh, good. We got another scarecrow. Our field is getting kind of big, so we were about ready for another scarecrow. Oh, and all that time, and I totally forgot to give him my watering can. The whole reason why I came down here. Oh my god, I need 33. Oh, I need 33 more. Dang it. I need 33 more gold. Well, if we're quick, we might be able to catch a fish or two and sell it to Willie and get that in the shop before he closes. A couple of ocean fish would easily get us there, but then we'll have absolutely no money. And it is gonna be close. Wait, can I sell coral? Yes, I can. Oh my god, that put us just over. Hurry, 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 hurry. Well, now we might as well just go ahead and fish. Get some money while we wait for our next crop of corn to come through. Because we is flat broke. All that time saving up for a better fishing pole, and we still never got the damn thing. I get a lot more use out of a gold watering can anyway. It's a much better investment. trash. Waited a long time for that scrap of trash. Alright, what do we get? More bait for a... Oh, 3 geodes. That could be just about anything. Well, the regular geodes, they're the lesser quality, of course, so... More likely than not, rocks, clay, and maybe some copper ore. A couple of precious gemstones, but nothing too major. Fire geodes are your best bet. Although there are some things that you can only get through the Omni geode. But until you get a bit of a stockpile of desert totems so that you can transport immediately to the desert, you definitely want to hold off. I think they only cost 3 apiece. But once you get 2 of them, you're in pretty good shape. Because what I do is when I go into the desert mines, I always try to leave with 1. So, oh yeah, there's the bait. When I spend 1 to go there, I like to buy 1 so that when I come back home, I always have 1. So it's always nice to have a couple of them on hand. But if you spend 1 to go to the desert, you might as well, buy 1 with your 3 geodes. Ooh, green. That brain didn't seem to have the same level of fight. Some fish are, they have, like, set attack patterns on the scroll. Others, there are a couple of them that can be random. So one time you'll fight one, and it'll take you 20 minutes to reel the damn thing in. And then other times you'll reel one in super easy, and you think it's a completely different fish, and it's the exact same one. Alright, we'll just go till 9 o'clock. Well, we'll cast until 9 o'clock. Okay, so this will be the last one. Catch or not, this will be the last one. I don't want to spend all evening, even though I've got a little extra stamina now that I got my first star drop. But we don't need to get all of our money back in fishing in a single day. I just like to have a little bit of spending cash when the traveling merchant comes through town. Because you just never know what she's going to have, and she with the exception of the quality crops, she can have just about anything that the community center donations require. Alright, so we got enough for another upgrade. Let's get 3 iron. those in before we go to bed, and then tomorrow morning we'll do the last of our copper. Where is my bait? There it is. Oh, my cat's under the covers. It's like fighting with a real cat trying to get under the blankets. All right, I wasn't expecting 1,000, but we got it. Beautiful sunny day tomorrow. Spirits are mildly perturbed today. Luck will not be on your side. Okay. Is my silo done? My silo is done. Let's harvest some grass. When I first started playing this game, I used to just, cut down the grass completely, not knowing that, if you harvested it, you can put it in a silo, but you can only do that if you have a silo. So I would go through and just cut it all down, and then it wouldn't grow back right away, because it does take a little bit of time for it to reestablish itself. And it does grow a little bit quicker when there's like grass that's already on the grounds. Like it spreads a little easier than growing by itself. So that's why I'm just kind of leaving a big swath of it. But you definitely want to have your silos completely filled up before winter comes, because once winter hits, no more grass growing in the pasture. Alright, how are we coming along? Oh, we need 3 more. Okay, now it's full. Okay. Well, let's just go ahead and build another one. And I don't like that one right where it's at, so we're going to clear some trees here. Tree down with a hoe. It's doable, but you're gonna be here all day. Oh, I think a tree got struck by lightning. Okay, I think that should be enough room for 2 silos. We'll move that one over and get it out of the way. Okay, so I need 5 copper. What was it again? 5 copper, 10 clay, and 100 stone. You don't have to have it exactly, but I figure if I'm going to be carrying things around. Man, it's already 1 o'clock. Where the hell did this day go? Construct farm buildings. Oh, no. I want to move buildings first. Now we'll build. Oh, and my first batch of jelly, my jam is done. Alright. Put you right there. Alright. Some grapes in there. Okay, salmonberry jelly and blackberry jelly. We'll sell the blackberry jelly. I think that's a little bit more expensive, and we'll donate the rest. But first, we'll get rid of my tools. Oh, and my geodes. I forgot about those. And we'll spend a little bit of time in the mines, see if we can get anywhere. Actually, I should probably just go through the lower levels and get some copper and iron. It'll be a while before we need any gold because the only thing I'll have left is my pickaxe. That's the only tool, but I'd like to get the other ones upgraded. It's not super important to get your axe and hoe upgraded, but it does help to a certain extent. Artisan. Okay, so now I only need 4 more of these fruits to come through, or other things. The rest of those are a little tougher to come by. Crazy that it's already 3 o'clock. And where'd all my stamina go? Oh, that's right, I was chopping down trees. So we may not get a whole lot, but let's go to 40. Let's see what 40 gets us. Oh, that's steel. Let's go back to 30. You want to go as far down into the layers. Oh, this is dark. I don't want to go that far. Well, let's just go to 20. Windspire? Oh my god, 1 to 5 damage? Jesus. Why even bother? Oh, this, I always liked when it's been a while being in the mines, the lower levels, and I'm suddenly maxed out with much higher items. Both weapons and pickaxes and all that. Because these critters that used to give me trouble in the spring are now suddenly a cakewalk. Well, we got 3 copper bars. Well, 3 bars worth of ore, anyway. Oh no, it's overrun with monsters that I can take out in 1 hit. However will I survive? Ooh, cherry bomb. Hello, Daddy. Hello, Mom. Cherry bomb. I don't even know who the hell that is. Oh. Actually got quite a few cherry bombs. Ooh, and another ancient seed. Awesome. Man, all I want is some copper. That's all. Shouldn't be this hard to come by. it ain't much, but it's a little bit of health. Or stamina. We got a bug swarm. What, is that all you guys got? What do we got now? Six bars worth of ore. That's not too shabby. Alright. We'll leave. Getting kind of late anyway. See? It's getting kind of late. Oh, right. We gotta put away the wind spire, which is just kind of pitiful. Alright, so we'll put the gold ore in, because that's the one that's going to take the longest. Take my geodes back out. Okay, so we got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Sell that, just to have a little something in the shipping bin. And tomorrow, our watering can should be good to go. Alright, another day in the books. much, but it's honest work. Spirits are in good humor. Yeah, summer's known for its lightning storms. Gee, do you think? I think I'll store my blueberries, make some blueberry jam. I can also make hot pepper jam, but I'll sell that. Alright, let's check our bat cave. Ooh, a pomegranate. That's donatable. There's actually 2 pomegranate donations. So we're basically just killing time waiting for Gunther to open up his shop. And I don't think I have enough for any other upgrades right now. I'll go ahead and make a couple more. Preserved jars. I'm starting to get a bit of a stockpile of fruit. Very careful not to put the pomegranate in. Because that we need for the greenhouse donations. Like I said, there's 2 spots a pomegranate can be donated to. But there's the Enchanter's Bundle. Yeah, but that's the bulletin board just gives a couple of points of friendship to every single person in town. That one is so not important right now. But right here, that is super important because then the greenhouse, because the quality crops, we just need a couple more melons and we'll have that one. An apple. Well, if our bat cave will give us a cherry, a peach, an apricot, or an apple, we'll have that. And then the animal bundle, it's just a large goat milk and a duck egg, and then the fall crops. Oh, I do have a corn donation. Oh, okay, well, I can still get that. It's not like it's past the season. I just keep forgetting that corn is not a summer crop. It just grows in the summer. Okay, so by the time we get down there, Gunther will be open. And we got a lot of geodes for him to take a look at. Probably won't get much, but we'll still have him crack them open. Nice. Oops. Ooh, a golden pile of shit. Jagoite. Save those earth crystals. The earth crystals are super valuable if you plan on having a chicken farm, because that's how you get your mayonnaise machines. Ooh, another pile of shit. They call it mudstone, but yeah. Mud butt, more like it. Alright, so let's donate the yellow pile of shit, the green spiky, awful looking pile of shit, the bowl of purple glowy shit, and the brown turd. I didn't get a reward for that? Aww. There was so much shit in that pile. Oh boy. Okay, let's go back to the farm and get our crops watered. Because we ought to be getting close to some more corn. But now we got the gold watering can, so watering should be a snap. Oops, I wasn't... Oh. One line too high. Mr. Business, what are you doing back there? Alright, so basically, yeah, you need an earth crystal for every single mayonnaise maker. Yeah, wood, stone, earth, and copper. So, but yeah, turning eggs into mayo, that is a money machine, because you get them every single day. Okay. I'm not exactly sure what to do. I'm not exactly certain if I want to go back up into the mines. We got, yeah, I really don't want to go back up into the mines. I think we should do some fishing, because we need some money. I believe my pickaxe is strong enough to break some of those bigger rocks now, but they're not exactly in prime territory, so I'm not too worried about them right at the moment. I don't think I've done any lake fishing. And that's probably why. If I don't get a fish this cast, we're moving somewhere else. There we go. Oh, he's got some fight in him. Ooh, new record for a pipe. Seems like that's all we're going to get from this one is pike. I always like to have $1,000 in the bank going into a visit from the traveling merchant. And we've already got that, but it's always nice having a little bit more just in case there's some expensive goods. Sometimes she sells more than a single item that you can use. If she's got any large goat's milk or maybe some wool or whatever, it's always nice to have enough money to be able to buy it without having to work and rush the clock. Like spending your day fishing and selling it to Willie in the hopes that you can hurry up and get back to her before she closes. My God, this is the worst fishing I think I have done this entire game. I've almost gotten more newspaper than I have fish. What was that? I think it was Futurama, where they went on a fishing trip, and they're like, yeah, it's kind of been a bust. All we got was an old boot, an inner tube, and this book of cliches. Okay, I give up. I give up. The pond sucks for fishing. Move over to the river. I think this is technically part of the river. I think so. There we go, an immediate hit. Ooh, rainbow trout. Oh. Calm down there, fish. See, now I can't let you go, because you have some treasure attached to you. Oh, got it. Ooh, what are you? A Dorado. And a rusty cog. I'm glad I moved over here. Hey, these Dorados are paying off in the treasure department. Fly buzzing noise really, well, bugs me. Alright, let's... Wow, I don't know what happened with the screen there, but let's move to a slightly different spot. And the flies have followed me. I'm looking for bass, I'm looking for pike. Can't even get a mosquito to bite. I've got them spring fishing blues. Well, we are almost out of stamina. We might as well finish it up, though. Yeah, it takes about 7 or 8 stamina per cast. Okay, so about 7. So we got... Well, we'll do 2 more casts after this. I could do 3, but I don't want to hit 0, because then that's a... If I run out of stamina, then that is a long hike back home. Final cast. Yeah, because I won't be able to get the next one if it's taken about 7. It looks like 7 or 8. At least we finished with the fish. Alright, so is there anything that's donatable? Alright. Well, then we will sell it all. If I had a kitchen, I would be making some sushi. Okay. Take my amethyst and put it back in here in long storage, because that's kind of where I'm putting gifts that are easy to come by. Clear and sunny all day tomorrow. All right, 1,500 just from the fish. How about those Doritos? Yeah. Got a decent amount from them. Nothing for the soggy newspaper. Oh, I really thought that was going to be the moneymaker right there. Spirits are in good humor. Maybe we'll hit the mine, try to get some more. Oh, look at all of this Gorgeous corn. Alright, now let's remember to save one. Much more efficient watering, and it uses a lot less stamina too. Alright, so put you, and you away. And we'll take one of our lowest quality pieces of corn. Oh, hang on a second. Is our silo finished? It is. Alright, so 240 pieces is what we need. Better watch out, Mr. Business. I am harvesting. There we go. All right. Well, I guess it's time to build a chicken coop. Let's take a look at... see what we need. Let's see. Oh, that's going to cost 4,000. Oh, I don't have enough money at all. Just wood and stone. But I need 4,000 gold. All right. Well, we at least got our we've at least got our silos filled to the capacity. So we'll be able to take care of our chickens for a while. Whenever we get them. I really wish there was a minecart in this area. Let's see, I don't think we need the cactus fruit. Oh, we need a rabbit's foot. Yes, we do. That one is so damn hard to come by. And it's so expensive. Well, there goes all of our money. We need that for the Enchanter's bundle, and you can raise rabbits, and for some reason they'll just drop a rabbit's foot from time to time. It's a very weird thing that this game does. I don't fully understand how the rabbits can drop feet and still be perfectly healthy and be able to run around like they normally do, but. It's so difficult to get to that point because you have to have a you have to have a fully upgraded coop, and that means, let's see, there's 4, 8, 12. That means you have the ability of having 12 different animals in the coop, and it takes so long to be able to upgrade to that point. And rabbits are not that great when it comes to producing.
Show your farmer hut. This is honest work.
Hey, I just said that not that long ago. The rabbits, they don't produce as much. You can get some wool. Some fiber from them, but it's not like an everyday thing. And yeah, I prefer chickens. You get something every single day from them. Chickens and cows. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, so that's where the second pomegranate goes, and then a bottle of wine. That rabbit's foot's the toughest one of that entire thing. Again, the bulletin board is not the end-all, be-all. You gotta have it, but if you want to get the community center done, you have to do all of it. I'm always, like I said, I always want the greenhouse more than anything. Because when winter comes around, my God, if you don't have that greenhouse, it's so slow going. Hell, there are some days where I just get up, I go to the mine for a while, get some ore, and then I just go to bed. It'll be like 2 in the afternoon, and I'll be in bed. It's like, oh, let's just get this season over with. So if you don't have it, and most of the time you won't have it for the first season. So yeah, winter is the time for growing or planning for your next year, building barns and coops and all that sort of stuff. But if you're not prepared for that, it can be a very slow time. Ooh, what did we get there? A rare disc. Huh. For a second I was like, ooh, is that a chocolate donut with red sprinkles? No, it's not. Which actually, a donut sounds really good right now. Okay, well, it looks like we're digging our way to the next level. Oh, there we go. Man, we're just charging ahead. Ooh, what did we get? Squire's helmet? The face is exposed to increase airflow. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's awesome. That is totally something Sugar Pants would wear. Oh man, we might have enough hardwood now to make that donation. Space boots. Nice. Oh, we gotta get rid of something. Slime. It's always slime. Okay, so we have +3 defense and immunity. This gives us +4 both. And they're snazzy purple boots. I love it. That's really twisted. I hate bat swarms. Oh, I don't have to deal with them. We'll just leave. That worked out very well. I just wanted to see what was in that barrel. Oh, the ladder's already exposed. Boy, they're letting me rush through the bottom of this. Man, that is crazy how fast we're moving. Gotta be careful though. Don't wanna lose all of my health and then lose a bunch of the stuff that we've gathered. Oh man. We'll get. Oh no. We'll eat the white algae. That'll give us a little bit of health and stamina instead of throwing it away. We'll get rid of the fiber and I guess the sap. Okay, dig into the next level. And there it is. Wow. Crazy. I don't know what I did to make the spirits happy today, but we definitely want that. I totally forgot to donate my corn. That would have at least helped here. Boy, I don't know what to get rid of. We'll do the solar essence. I don't really have a need for that right at the moment. Oh, there's the ladder. It's already exposed. Oh, what did he drop? Oh, it's a weapon. Bat wings. Burglar shank. It's still better than the bat wings. Oh, geez. Man, they're just giving me all this stuff. I'm just trying to get to the bottom. Oh, there it is. Because I think it's 120. Oh, I definitely want that bun. If they're dropping the buns. Oh, screw it. We'll get rid of the... We'll get rid of the copper. It's so not necessary. Get all my health and stamina back. I don't know what it is with those strange buns, but those are very, very worth it. And there's the ladder to the basement. Nice. You found the skull key. You're not sure what it's for, but it seems important. It's been added to your wallet. Nice. Okay, discover the purpose of the skull key. I know what it's for. Man, that was a crazy run. Oh. Nope, not town. Not town. The mines. I need to donate that 1 ear of corn. I'm tired of carrying it around. Oh, hey, yawn. Okay, so now all I gotta do is worry about eggplant and pumpkin. I like to focus on like a singular crop. That way it all comes through at the same time. And you don't have, you know, like these crops done over here, these crops done over here. But if I have to get the donations out of the way, I will hurry up and, you know, pick one of each to just to have them. Let's see, what's the hardwood donation? It is the construction. Oh, I need 10. What do I have? I only have 8? How is that happening? Alright. Let's put that in our pantry. And my straw hat. Firewalker boots. I could probably sell them. Okay. Donate some precious minerals. And we are done. That is a profitable day. 2,800 for the day. Spirits are somewhat annoyed. Well, that's okay. I made it all the way through the mines, all the way to the bottom. Okay, so I need 4,000. So let's try to get a couple of fish and sell them to Gunther, and then we'll go ahead and... I need to get way more of those. Oh, we got mail. Gathering data on the correlations between soil alkalinity and crop fructose levels. Long story short, I need a fresh melon from your farm. If you brought me one, I'd be very grateful. Well, I think we can make that happen. Oh. Let's make some plum jelly. Grape jelly. Tomato. Okay, what do we got? So we need 2 more melons of gold star quality, and then we'll have that bundle finished. So let's take our fishing pole, and other than the money, what do we need? We need 300 wood and 100 stone. Oh my god, we don't have enough. So we'll chop down some trees until we do have enough. Chop down some trees, and then we'll go fishing, and then we'll have some chicken. We'll have a chicken coop in just a little bit. Probably should spend the day fishing, because then I'll have enough money for chickens once they come through. But the coop will take a couple of days to finalize. Boy, these trees don't seem to be dropping as much as I thought that they would. I thought it was only going to take a couple of trees to chop down. There we go. Okay. See if we got any new donations. At the very least, we'll have some stones to sell. It's dolomite, baby. Oh, they both can be donated. Oh, I forgot about the red sprinkled candy donut. 2 rewards. Getting some cool decorations for the house, but I don't really need them. Alright, let's get some fish. What do we need? We need 119. A couple of fish will get it done. And we'll get our coop built. Actually, it's been a while since we've done some shell gathering. Oh, wow. If I can sell all this to Willie, we'll have more than enough. Oh, that sea urchin, I think that is that's something that I can donate. I think that is the dye bundle? Yes. Naturally, Willie's not here. Oh, look at that. Reeled in a gold bar and more wood than we needed. Well, to be fair, it's probably best that I don't spend all of my money today. The traveling merchant will be in tomorrow. Wow, that was a fast hit. Oh, shoot! Wow, that was... I don't know what the hell that was, but it was angry. Will he ever wake up? No, he did not. Alright, well, we'll sell all of that stuff and... That's alright. Farming sounds so boring. What do you even do all day? Snoop around in your room. Care for plants. Sounds like a lot of work. Oh my glob. go back to the bus stop. Oh, and my inventory is full, yes. I have that rainbow shell, and I just cannot remember what the hell that is for. But I remember in a previous playthrough, I was desperately trying to get one. I don't know if it was a gift for someone or what. I just cannot remember. But I just, from that point on, I just remembered to store one away. I just don't remember why. Alright, let's get a single piece of coal. And put that in there. Put one sea urchin away, and the other one gets donated. And I think we'll just go to bed after I donate the sea urchin. Get to the next day. Just get it here a little bit sooner. I've still got a little bit of stamina. Could do some fishing, but I don't know. That duck feather, that's a tough one to come by too. Even if you have ducks on your farm, it's still a low chance for them to drop one. You get the, oh! Hello, RO Flowers! Thank you very much for the follow. Please feel free to hang around for the 10 minutes and join me in the chat. I still haven't figured out why it does it twice, the sound effect. I do apologize for it taking 10 minutes before you can join in the chat. I just always get a bunch of spam in my chat if I turn it off. So, I appreciate your patience if you feel like sticking around. If not, don't worry about it. But I appreciate your following regardless. Hope you're having a great day. Okay, so let's get the spice berry put away, and we'll store some sweet pea flowers. Yeah, we still got plenty of time for today, so let's go. Let's do some mountain fishing, just to finish up our stamina. Oops. I always hate going to bed before I've used up all of my stamina, at least the first round. Oops. It always feels kind of wasted. Like, I could use it for some work. A little extra fish in the bin for the end of the day. Boy, if that fish had just moved up just a little bit more, I would have got perfect and the treasure. One piece of bait, jeez. I'm getting so much bait and I can't use it because I haven't upgraded my fishing pole yet. I've had too many other expenses. I've only actually done that a couple of times, gotten the fish with the treasure and it being a perfect. I don't know if it means anything, but in my mind it's like it's kind of like that challenge. Because the fish has to be super agreeable and hang around where the treasure is. The worst is when you get the perfect on the fish, but you didn't allow enough time for the treasure to get pulled in. No. My brain slipped just a bit. That would have been a perfect, but I was like, I'm a million miles away from what I'm doing. Well, we're getting a decent amount of carp at least. Alright. Lazy carp. Oh, the light turns on and the flies shut up. Maybe it's a bug zapper. Now here comes all the garbage fish. We got a few more casts before we completely conk out. Oh! Was that a feeding frenzy down there? I thought I saw one. Huh. Maybe it was there and it disappeared right when I pulled in the fish. Another low effort carp. I think we got 2 more casts, maybe 3. Alright, what did you give me, Carp? What sort of treasure? 3 pieces of coal. Fantastic. Well, it's 3 pieces we didn't have before. Okay, I got 1 more cast after this. Alright, last cast. Hopefully we get a fish with it. And hopefully it doesn't take an hour before it bites. Oh, and I I end the day with a stick. Oh well. Still a good day of fishing. Lots of fish going today. Oh, ooh, and we got a bunch of jam ready to go. Let's see, let's make some plum and salmon berry to replace it. strawberry jelly. That should bring a nice little amount. Okay, weather report. What's it gonna be? Beautiful sunny day tomorrow, and oh, that's right. I don't need that. All right, put the fishing pole away. All right, let's get to bed. Move over, Mr. Business. Ooh. Look at that. Oh, man. We almost doubled how much we had in our pocket. Yeah, that jelly's working out very nice. That was a good day. All right, so now we got more than enough for our chicken coop, but we also got a nice little bonus to in case there's anything with the traveling merchant. A Mackie roll. That actually sounds pretty tasty right now. Spirits are displeased with me. Well, the spirits can kiss my butt. Another beautiful sunny day tomorrow. Oh, I put all of my stuff away. Take my rock and wood. Okay, well, first things first, let's put the hot pepper in the bin. And let's go see what the traveling merchant has for us today. Hopefully she's got something good. Okay, so yeah, I can't clear these rocks. I think that's what I'll do today. I'll clear some rocks. Once we get done with business, check the traveling merchant, go get our chicken coop built, or started construction. Okay, acorn fiber, mega bomb, a large egg. I think I've already gotten all that. I don't think there's anything that I need there. Yeah, I need a duck egg. That's the only egg that's left. Lobster. No, I don't need anything. All right. The money is all mine. Still glad that I did all that extra work, though. Okay, so let's head up to the mountain and get our chicken coop ordered. Oh, let's check our bat cave, see if we got any fruit. Oh, you lazy good-for-nothing cat. Sleeping by the silos. Hopefully you're keeping the mice away. He's taking a nap in between catching mice, I'm sure. Okay, let's construct some farm equipment. Houses for coop-dwelling animals. Yes. Alright, we're gonna put you... Oh, dang it. Oh, well, I guess we can put you right there. Fantastic. Okay, let's go break some racks. to get done soon. They should be just about ready to go. I can't remember. Can't remember when I got them in the ground, but they had plenty of time, so they gotta be, you know, any day now. Let's see, just seeing if there's anything like in the main area. Alright, well, let's just continue breaking the big rocks then. We'll worry about the big stumps eventually. You know, we've made a lot more progress in this project than I thought we were going to. I guess my mining efficiency has been leveled up nicely. Alright, that is all the rats we're going to get today. Oh, geez. that could have been bad. Okay, is there anything else that we need? I don't think so. Double check there. No, we're done. We're done there. Okay. Well, let's put another day in the books. Oh. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes you can get lucky with those duck feathers, but yeah, I'm always a little slow. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Forester trees drop more wood. Chance for double harvest. Oh, yeah, definitely gatherer. Um, Sometimes the traveling merchant can get them, but I think that's about it. I can't. I don't believe that there's any place else you can get duck feathers. If you don't have ducks on the farm, or the traveling merchant doesn't have them, I don't think. Wow, what a pitiful day. One pepper. One pepper's worth of financial progress. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you stuck around, Aro Flowers. Thank you very much. And again, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. All right. What's the weather report? Clear and sunny. Well, we got all the stormy days out of the way really early in this summer. All right. They're just about there. And what do we need? We need two. Two of them to be gold star quality. I'm certain we'll get it. But I'm always nervous. At least this time we didn't get one struck by lightning, so there is a chance. Oh, I've played... Oh, no. By all means, I much prefer chatting with people in the chat. So yeah, don't be afraid of spamming. Just as long as you're friendly and the conversation is good, I'm all for it. I have played Stardew Valley many times. I've had it since it came to consoles, so several years now. But I usually take long breaks in between turns. So this one is I'm just getting started since we're just through the first summer. What am I gonna do today? Well, first I probably should water my crops. I've actually had some pretty good luck this run. My corn, I got a visit from the crop fairy, and she got, whoops, I overshot that one, and she got a lot of my corn to show up early. So I was able to make a little bit of money early on before I was expecting to make any from the crops. Yeah, I don't know what to do today. I probably should... Oh, we got a peach. Nice. All right, well, we can donate the peach. Oh, it's a great game. I love it so much. I used to be a big fan of Harvest Moon, but the Harvest Moon series changed so much when they went into three-dimensional games, and I think it really lost a lot of what made it fun. And Stardew Valley has really recaptured that. How are we doing for ore? I have never gotten the alien. Out of all the times, I have never gotten the alien. I get the void chickens all the time. Yeah, Harvest Moon, the first Harvest Moon I played was Harvest Moon 64. And it's very similar to this here. It's just Stardew Valley has all the stuff that Harvest Moon has and more. So, but it's the same basic, farming simulator game. But the Harvest Moon series, when it went to like the 3DS and it decided to get, like 3D graphics and everything, it really started to lose what made it fun. And then it turned into the Story of Seasons series. There's still Harvest Moon and Story of Seasons, but Harvest Moon now is a different company. So if you get like a brand new Harvest Moon game, it is not the same company at all. Okay, so we need to donate the peach. Well, we're good for iron. I think we should go up and let's get some copper. But yeah, Harvest Moon 64 was my very first foray into the world of farming sims and everything, and it's a lot of fun. But it's a Japanese-based game, and it feels like a Japanese game. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing, but you know, there's a difference between Eastern and Western developed games. Sometimes you feel like the translation didn't go through as well as it should. Sometimes. Oh, we're so close to this one. So close. We need an apple, an apricot, and a cherry, or two of those at least. But it's the same sort of setup. You got a grid setup on your farm, and you plant crops in certain 3x3 grids and all that. It was a fun introductory series, but I feel like Stardew Valley took all the stuff that made it great and improved on it. And then the Harvest Moon series and the Story of Seasons, they started doing like three-dimensional games, like for like the Nintendo Wii and all that, and they just did not play the same. There is a game out there. It's My Time at Portia, which kind of feels like the way those three-dimensional Harvest Moon and Story of Seasons games. But that one, oh my god, the crafting in My Time at Portia is so long-winded and takes so much time. It's really a time sink of a game. And I don't necessarily know if it's as fun as it should be for the amount of time that you're getting in there. Oh, you just texted me something there. Alien came when you saw the UFO on the screen. It shows you might let the game pause for a minute. Came back and the end of the UFO. Yeah, I've never gotten the incubator. I have never. That's one thing I've never had happen in the game. It's one of those random things that may or may not happen, just depending on your luck. But I usually get the witch to come by and curse one of my eggs, which I love, because void chickens make so much money. Usually by the time the witch comes around, I've got the incubator, so I just start swapping out all of my regular normal chickens with void chickens. I made the mistake one time early on when I was... oh my god, I got bugs everywhere. I made the mistake one time of thinking that my void mayonnaise that I was making was a high quality product, and I ended up putting it into the soup during the luau one time. The mayor and the governor were not happy about that. They called it a prank, and I'm just like, are you kidding me? My void mayonnaise makes so much money. People pay a lot of money for that void mayonnaise. It should be a high-quality product. It does not count it as a high-quality product. Even if it's iridium quality, which I think is kind of funny. Oh, another earth crystal. Very nice. Oh, there it is. Let's move that over so it's a little more prominent. 16. Alright, so we got 3 bars. 3 copper bars. Is there any ore over here? Yeah. Well, the void mayonnaise, I just make that every single day. It's as long as I'm able to get that, or sometimes I get the void egg from the dude down in the sewers, and just slowly start making my own void chicken farm. I love getting void chicken and dinosaur farms. I love farming dinosaurs. So far, I haven't found a dinosaur egg yet. I will. That's the one thing sometimes I'll find the dinosaur egg like way early, and I haven't even gotten my my chicken coops ready to go. So I'll hold on to the egg, and I'll just wait, and I'll wait, and I'll wait until I get an incubator. It's a great game. There's so much, and what I love about it is about the time that you're tired of playing, you just take a break, come back about a month later, and you are ready to go to start a whole new run. I usually make it to the beginning of year 3, and that's about the time that I kind of get tired of that run, and I'm ready to start all over with nothing. Because for me, that's where the fun is. Starting from nothing and seeing how fast you can get built up to where money is not an issue. Like I usually make, do chicken farm, crops, and a greenhouse full of ancient fruit, and then I have a winery where I just basically do nothing but every week getting a giant shipment of ancient fruit wine. Oh my God, when that stuff comes in, it is a ton of money every week. But about the time that you get to that tipping point where you start making tons of money, there's not really that much to spend it on. So that it feels like, you know, you've kind of reached the end game, and yeah, I like starting all over from nothing. Oh, Dwarf Scroll 1. Is that the one that I need? No, I already donated that one. Oh, so many bugs. So many bugs. Made a new challenge. I'll tell you what's a fun challenge. If you start over a game, try a no crop challenge. I did it one time and it was really fun, but it took a long time to get going anywhere. But once the money started coming in, it was like, wow, you can really make a lot of money and never grow anything. My rule was you can't put anything into the ground and harvest it. If it's like foraging, like if you go out into the woods and you pick stuff up that's already growing, that's fair game. But you can't, cultivate the ground, put a seed in, and grow something. You can't do any of that. So you can do, all the mining that you want to do, all the fishing that you want to do, and livestock. Livestock, you can build as much as you want, but you cannot grow any crops. It's difficult to get started, but usually about towards the end of your first winter, you hit this tipping point and the money just comes rolling in. It's a lot of fun. It's really slow at first, but then it just takes off, and then it's like, wow, that's amazing how much you can make without growing any crops at all. And then one time I went nuts and I did a no crop, no livestock challenge. That didn't go so well. It was like all I can do is fishing or mining. Hey, sure, no problem, Aru Flowers. Thank you so much for the follow, and hopefully see you around more often. I'm always anxious to chat with followers, so I usually go a broadcast every single weekday, so be sure to check that out, and have yourself a good rest of the evening, and we will catch you next time, whenever that is. Oh, there's a bug. There's something here. That's a great little way of signing off. Peace and blessings. I like that. I like later days myself. But that's a good one. I like that. Let's see. Did I get the ladder earlier? I can't remember if I did. I'm almost out of stamina. How much? Oh, we got 42. Oh, earth crystal. Earth crystal. And more copper. All right. I think... Yeah, I don't think I have the ladder just yet. Let's try to get one more floor down. I think I'm gonna run out of stamina. Yeah, starting to feel exhausted. Oh. Oh, well that's why. I didn't realize there was all this up here. I'm not doing a very good job of paying attention. Okay, do we have enough to get the amethyst? Yes, we do, and it's a double amethyst. Oh my god, it's right there. Now you watch. This room's going to be completely filled with copper. Oh, okay. I'm not as disappointed as I thought. Is there any copper? No, there's nothing. All right, we'll go ahead and get on out of here and head for home. Oh wait. I always forget that you can do that. Oh, am I not allowed to purchase anything from him yet? All right. Oh, wait a second. I don't have to donate that. Yeah, I don't have to donate that. All right. There you go, buddy. All right, we'll see you around. And that is why I've been saving all of my elven scrolls. Or dwarven scrolls. Sorry, dwarven, not elven. Dwarven. Jelly in the box. That sounded dirty, I'm sorry. Okay, and we'll go back to some blueberry jelly. Oh, we got some hardwood. How much more do we need? We still need one more piece. I really got to get my axe leveled up. How much copper did we get? 50. All right, 10 bars worth. Nice. All right, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. I know it's getting late. Thank you for the warning, though. All right. Move over, Mr. Business. It's been a busy day for me. Anything level up? Nope, nothing leveled up. 420. How do we get that? Just with the wild plum jelly. So stupid. Alright, what's the weather? Another storm approaching. Man, it has been a rainy summer. I don't think I've ever had a summer this rainy in the first year. Spirits are in good humor. Oh, it's a corn day. Oh, hurry up, melons. The summer is almost over. I just need 2 of you to be gold star level. Alright. And since we've donated all the corn that we need to, it is a pure profit harvest. So, boom, and done. Oh, Mr. Business, are you watching the carpentry getting done? Lazy, good-for-nothing kitty. It just walks over and plop. Okay, how are we for iron? Oh, we're good for iron. I think we'll go back to the mines and we'll go for some gold. Always good to have plenty of ore on hand during the busy times. Let's go to 10. Is he open yet? Not yet. Alright, well, while we wait, let's see if there's anything harvesting worthy or gathering worthy from the beach. If my hair wasn't so popular with the ladies, I swear I'd shave it off in a second. You're so vain. You probably think the song is about you. You're so vain. Alright, it is past 9 o'clock. Let's see if we got some good stuff in the geodes. Probably not. But I'm still willing to try. I don't think I've donated malachite yet. Oh, that's an iron bar. Another earth crystal, I'll take them. And another pile of turds. Doesn't seem like you have anything to donate to the museum. Better get out there and do some treasure hunting, huh? Fair enough. Oh, right. Alright, let's get some gold. picked the right level, I guess. Oh, look at that. And the get some gold and the ladder. Alright, let's move you there. So we can keep track of how much we got. Alright, that's 3 bars. I don't know how the hell I hit that with my back turned, but I'll take it. I hate these red bats. It always takes so much to drop. Anything good in this level? There's some gold. Lost a lot of health during that. I think I have already donated jade, but I don't need any mixed seeds. Oh, there is the ladder. And there's another ladder. Let's see if there's anything of value up here. No, there is not. I'll take the ladder that I earned. I don't think it makes any difference, but you just never know. It's that superstitious sort of thing. It's like the ladder that was there or the ladder that I actually got for myself. Come on, come on. There is nothing worth mining from. Give me a ladder. Nope. Oh. Maybe we can... Nope, I was hoping that he would drop the ladder, but he did not. Anything good in here? Oh, there's a little bit of gold. Come on, can we get an even 30? Even 30 pieces? Nope. Not in this level, anyway. Ooh, what do we got here? Oh, that's aquamarine. I'll still take it though. Some more jade. Oh, it's only 640. Well, we got a ruby. Nothing up there. Alright, well, we'll crack open the ruby, and I think... Still wanted to get the... Oh, there is some gold over here. Alright. What are we going to get rid of? Oh, a little bit of sap will be a fair trade. I think I'm going to get on out of here. We're fairly low on health, but we've definitely gotten a lot. That is, what, six gold bars worth of ore. That definitely works for me. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, yeah, 4 pieces of coal, that's what I need. Oh, actually, let's just stack everything up, make it easy. Does anything need to be donated? Nope, everything's good. All right. Okay, all right. I think that'll do. What are we up to? 4,000? I think we can buy some chickens with that. Because I think I'll be able to buy some chickens tomorrow. Yes. Okay. Oh, and we get a cheese press, so we can get some cows and make some cheese. But we're gonna start with chicken ranching. Nice. 4,650. That mining sure paid off. Foraging, not too bad. Almost 1,000 for foraging alone. But that corn sure makes a difference. Oh, wait, journal raising animals. Oh. Sugar. Okay. Spirits are somewhat annoying. Oh, what's the matter, Mr. Business? Do you not want to go outside? All right. Let's... Oh, we won't be able to buy them right away. Oh, man. I really thought my melons would be done by now. Okay, well, let's just kill some time. Come on, fruit. Nothing today. I guess we can go... I guess we can do some fishing. Not crazy about the idea, but it's something that we can do while we're close to Marnie, while waiting for her to open shop for the day. Because I can't remember, is she 8 o'clock or 9? 9 o'clock, alright. Well, that's okay. We'll do some river fishing. I think I have gotten all the summer fish, not counting the legendary fish, but the summer fish. All for like donations and everything. Oh. Overshot it. Oh, stop that, stop that, stop that. I hate it when I get the back and forth zigzaggy. Because that Dorado almost got away. Heck, I was thinking I was gonna have at least something to show for my effort instead of just one fish and some seaweed or some algae. Oh, good, she is behind the counter. One thing I hate about Marnie is how often she's in the house but not behind the counter. All right, let's purchase some animals. I don't care about the names, so yeah. Flop. I'm not sure how to spell garrot as in garrot wire. Leaky the chicken. Alright, that's all 4 of them, right? Yep, yep. Alright, we'll go ahead and buy a heater. Because I don't want to get to winter and then forget and then wonder why my chickens aren't producing. I've done that before. It's like, why the hell are they not producing? And then I was like, oh my god, I forgot to buy a heater for the winter season. Oh, so cute. Oh, good. We got 2 brown and 2 white chickens. I know they don't need it, but we'll go ahead and put it there. Little cluck-clucks. Awesome. Okay. Now, can we make some mayonnaise makers? We need woodstone, earth, crystal, and copper. Let's just make 4 for now. It'd be silly to make more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I forget how low on wood I actually am. Fortunately, I've got a little bit of time. It takes a couple of days for the chickens to reach egg-laying maturity. I don't know if I can make my way through all the tall grass. Okay, well, since we're low on lumber, let's just chop down trees. Spend the rest of the day chopping trees, or at least the rest of my stamina. Really need to level up them. That axe. It takes so long to get some trees cut down. Good God, that tree fell with the force of fucking Thor. Good timing there, game. was seeing if that tree that was struck by lightning is still negatively affected, but I think it's been long enough. I'm not seeing it. What's funny is it'll just stay smoldering the entire time until it fully heals, but I think it takes a week before it stops being affected. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. All the trees look alive and healthy. Alright, well, we got 153 pieces of wood. That's not bad at all. Dorado in, and I don't think there's anything else. I'm just trying to get through the next few days because I've got so much stuff that's about to happen. Going to bed at 4:50 in the afternoon.
I have to get to bed because Matlock's on tomorrow.
Another thunderstorm. Wow, crazy. Oops, hit the wrong thing. Ah, all right, our melons are finally done. Well, we didn't get a giant melon, but that's okay. All right, let's open the door and let the little chickies out. All right, how many? We need 2 gold star melons. Fingers crossed. We got 1 and 2. We got it. All right. One more step towards the greenhouse. Oh, heck, that crop right there got all 5 of them. Okay, now didn't Demetrius need a melon? Yes, he does. All right, so we'll set 1 aside for him. That donation there, and the rest of them. The rest of them are going into the shipping bin. Okay, let's just go ahead and take care of those donations. Is there anything that we can buy that grows in 4 days? I don't think there is. But on our way back, we'll check out Pierre's inventory. Man, we got it done, and we didn't even need any of the pumpkins. That is awesome. Another preserves jar. Great. Man, we are so close to having that greenhouse for the first winter. Alright, let's hope Demetrius is home. I've decided I'm going to build a robot someday. It sounds challenging. You're right, but I love a challenge. You know, she is one that I've never fully friended. How's the farming business going? It's tomato season, isn't it? It is, but it's also melon season. This is perfect. It's just what I need for my research. It's going to be hard not to eat it. Thanks a bunch. 550. Very nice. Alrighty. So let's see if there's anything that I can grow before the end of the season. Oh wait, there's only 3 days left. I keep forgetting it's only 28 days. And this backpack, 10,000. I keep forgetting to save up for that one too. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot to plant a poppy seed. It takes a week. I won't be able to get it. You know what? I'll buy one. Because I know I need a sunflower and a poppy. I'll just go ahead and buy one of each just to have the seeds. And then if I get my greenhouse, then I can grow them right away and get them. Because I think those... I guess it's the bulletin board. Okay, so there's the sunflower and the chef's bundle for the poppy right there. So not the end of the world, but having them in my inventory, I can grow them whenever if I get the greenhouse. Otherwise, I have to do it in the summertime. Alright, let's get some blackberry jam. That actually sounds really good right now. I think I'm just hungry. Flop. Alright, we'll keep them in long storage. Oh, did my jam already get? Oh. Okay, and it is Thursday. Is there anything else? Anything else that I need to do? Well, let's see if we got any new fruit. Ah, no new fruit yet. I can't think of anything else that I need to do. I don't want to just, cut the day off, but let's see, we got plenty of copper and gold and iron. No bars waiting to be smelted. Let's just chop down some more trees, get some more lumber. We're gonna need it because we're gonna have to upgrade our chicken coops. Whoops, that is not my axe. Try to chop down a tree with a pickaxe. And I think this will be my last day for the broadcast tonight. I've actually gone a lot longer than I usually do, but I wanted to really get some extra time in because tomorrow's broadcast will be Retro Friday, so it'll be Monday before I get back to Stardew Valley. Kind of was hoping that I'd get through the summertime, but that's all right. It has been a very profitable summer. We got a good start on the corn harvest. Now we got a whole season of growing still to go because we don't have to waste any time growing the corn before it starts producing in autumn. Oh, we ended up with a geode. How the heck did we get one of those? I'm gonna get rid of the trash. I know you can recycle it, but I don't need anything that it can produce. Okay, so we still got plenty of basic fertilizer, but we got tons of sap in case we need any more. So, I'm out of stamina, but I feel like there's got to be something. It's Thursday, so... Yeah, I still got some spice berries. Leaky. Flop. This will probably be another chicken statue. Nope. We got some more clay. I don't know if there might be some foraging. Now I don't think there's anything else. I'm going to call it. Spiceberry away to eventually become jam or jelly. All right, and call it a day. How'd we do? Oh, look at that, 4,000. 859, and only 300 of that was non-melon uh, profit. Very nice. Alrighty. Well, that's going to do it for tonight. Let me switch things over here. So I want to thank everybody for joining me on this broadcast. A special shout out to RO Flowers, the latest of my followers. Thank you very much for stopping by. Hope to see you in a future broadcast for some good conversation. Looks like RO Flowers is a very chatty individual, and I like that. It makes it a lot more fun for me. If you are one of the persons who's sitting in the wings, just keep that in mind. I much greatly prefer having an audience to interact with, but I appreciate the watchers as well if you prefer to remain silent or, text free. All right, quick reminder though, we are in week number 2 of promoting my YouTube channel's latest video, Sugar Pants Video Basement. My latest review is Bloody Birthday. Great little trashy film about murderous children who go on a killing spree and naughty, all the naughtiness that they get into before their 10th birthday. So be sure to check that out. Lots of trashy movies still on the way. I am currently working on getting year number 2 done and recorded and edited and ready to go for 2023. So I am definitely in this game for the long haul, and it's been an interesting first year. Have been posting videos throughout the entire year. And I had 24 episodes ready to go. We've still got 6, 7, 8 more episodes this year alone. So the next one will be this coming Monday at 7 a.m. Sydney time for you in the United States of America. That is actually going to be Sunday afternoon, maybe early evening. Central time at 4 o'clock. The only reason I remember that is because that's where all my family's at, and I remember how to do a conversion in my head. I don't know other time zones in the United States. But Sunday afternoon, those videos will be up there. But if you like what you see, please like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And let's try to make me a bigger target for YouTube's algorithm, because I would like this to eventually start making me some money. I don't want this to get so big that I'm making tons and tons of cash, but I sure would like it to make it worth the amount of effort that I put into it. Each movie that I review, there's a lot of hours of work that goes into it. There's watching the movies and writing the scripts to go with them, and then recording the videos that go along with it, and then editing, and then and then after all that, I get to deal with the YouTube copyright issues. So there's a lot that goes on. I do hope to someday have enough people to warrant having a Patreon. I mentioned that in my closing credits to donate to that one. That one I will kick out and get started when I have a pretty decent fan base that would make something like that worth having around. Right now I haven't even started doing that. So lots of stuff on the way for the channel, but yeah, it's something that's a lot of fun. It's a dream project I've always wanted to do, and I'm definitely giving it my best shot. So if you would be so kind as to support the channel, I really do appreciate that. But again, a brand new video will be coming out this coming Monday. So something to look forward to there. If you're not sure how to find it, just look in my profile page. There should be a link that will take you straight to my channel on YouTube. But if you just go to YouTube and type in that title right there, there we go. This title right here, Sugar Pants Video Basement. Just type it in. If you see this clown, you're there. I was actually chatting with someone, and they were like, "Oh man, there's so many people in the world who have a fear of clowns," and I was like, I may have made a mistake by putting his face on every single video, because I'm definitely cutting a lot of my audience immediately right up front with the people who are like, "Nope, I'm not even going to watch the clown." But it's a character that I've had for a long time. I've been the first time Sugar Pants ever made a public appearance was when I created him in college. And I hate to say it, but that was so long ago. Sugar Pants can legally drink in the United States. That's how old he is. He is an old son of a bitch. Alrighty, well that will do it for tonight. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and be sure to check the rebroadcasts on my YouTube channel, Nothing Beats Gaming. I've got another one just for the content. If you've missed any of the episodes, check them out on Twitch or on YouTube, and links all over the place. But until I greet you again tomorrow evening for Retro Friday, it's going to be a lot of fun. Always playing some retro games. Got to figure out what I'm going to do tomorrow, but follow me on Twitter and I'll make that announcement there. Until I greet you then, y'all have a great rest of the day, and we will catch you next time.